If you guys want a chance to win a $25 code or £20 code on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC, all you gotta do is subscribe, turn notifications, hit that like button, comment down below. A lot of people from the Netherlands have been winning the giveaways recently. It's very weird, but it's really hard for me to find a PSN code recently. I find USD mostly. Same with Xbox. I don't know if it's because I know most of the suppliers, because I spend a lot of FIFA points on Xbox, so maybe it's easier for me to find an Xbox code. But G2A is always out, and I don't trust a lot of the other sites. But anyways, let's get into this. So you guys loved my last 3 squad builders, so I thought, let me do a 100k one, and the next one that's coming out is 200k. If you need any specific squad builder, let me know, and if you get a certain amount of likes so people are okay with this, I'll do it. So let's get into this. So in goal we have Szczesny, ex-Arsenal goalkeeper. Actually, wasn't he in Roma as well, actually? Before this, I can't remember. But yeah, he's a decent all-round keeper. He does his bit. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So we have Juan Jesus and Manolas. So I've noticed a lot of people have asked me, is there a team you can make that will help us concede less goals and stuff like that? Well, the game is broken right now, but I tried my best. So as you can see, we have Florenzi in right back. We got Manolas and Juan Jesus in center back. And we have Felipe Luis on left back. Not the most pace there, but defensively he does the part. Now you can replace it with a blue Champions League Juan Jesus or any of these ones if you want that extra pace upgrade. Now let's talk about the midfield. Now these 3 help the defensive side so well. Now Kondogbia for me is like another Kante but bigger, 6'2". Unbelievable all-round stats, and you should see what he does for me. I actually, believe it or not, I'm actually keeping this team because it was actually amazing. It was so fun to use. Now we got Verratti, Rabiot, Kondogbia. Very defensive. You're not going to enjoy it. Well, their stats are on a defensive side, but they have 2 of them have a high attacking work rate to medium, which is not a big deal because Verratti's there to do the high defensive work rate. Now we have Rodrigo, and we have now Thauvin, who's featured before, who's been amazing, needs no introduction, but I've enjoyed him, hence why he's in here again. And we got Guades, I think I'm saying that right. Now this guy's not really a hidden gem, but he does his part perfectly fine. He's just there to feed the striker and, well, Thauvin or whoever. Got that blistering pace, decent crossing. You shall see he's more of an assister in this, like a catalyst, and I think he does the job really well. Now, you guys always ask me who are the top 3 in this team. For me, it's Kondogbia, Manolas, and Rodrigo. What does top 3 mean is the 3 players that you shouldn't change. If you want to change anything else, you want to try and see what you can do to perfect this team, you can do that. These are the custom tactics. We have, I've just screenshotted it so you can do it exactly how you want. I've made it not too wide so we can have, like, the thing is, a lot of crossing happens on this game, so you can expand it a little bit so the left back, right back, and the center backs are a bit spread out. So then it'll leave you more, you'll be more vulnerable down the middle, as opposed to not being as vulnerable from the crosses, because you'll be able to try and cut them out. But when you have such a defensive side, it's not going to be a big deal. You can set player instructions for Rabiot if you want to change it from the high medium to put him back with Verratti, but I recommend you let Kondogbia have that free roll, because believe me, he is ridiculous. He's like the Makelele for the cheap side of things. Honestly, you need to try him, guys. He is absolutely insane. You will not be disappointed if you actually get him and if you make this team. Now, the last team for me was perfect. If you haven't seen that, I will link it down below in the description. There's a nice little cutscene at the start like this one, but it was very well balanced from top to bottom. But I actually had a lot more compliments with that team than I've actually had on any other squad build, I think, which I'm really glad. So this one, like I said, you will be lacking on the offensive side and creativity side with this team. But like I said, you can play. I play on balance. I really recommend you not to go on the defensive and hit on the counter, because it's already quite defensive. Leave it unbalanced, and these guys will do their job perfectly fine. Here is Kondogbia again. Oof, he's so good, guys. He is so good. So like I said, the midfield, you'll not have so much creativity. You'll have some quick one-touch passes, but you won't have any intellectual over-the-top through balls, if that even makes sense. Well, you can, an intelligent over-the-top through ball, something like that. They're not the most creative midfielders, but they do the job well. But when it comes to the offense, the Rodrigo, Thauvin, Guades, they are perfectly fine. Look at this. This is what I mean. They can do what they want. They can do it when they want, and it's actually me who's controlling them. It's not them, but yeah, it's a very nice team. I hope you enjoy. Well, if you make this, I hope you enjoy it. Now, remember the top 3, like I said, Rodrigo, Manolas, and Kondogbia means you cannot change them. Because, well, you can if you want, but I really personally recommend you not to. Look at this from Guades assisting Kondogbia. He did really well for me, man. Like, he didn't do anything special, like, anything fancy, some skills and stuff like that. He just got, like, again, another assist right here from Guades. He just does the job perfectly well with that pace and that passing. perfectly fine. But look at Kondogbia. You see how he started that attack? And I deliberately gave him this goal. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to get the hat-trick with Kondogbia. Yes, my center mid has scored a hat-trick. Very fun team. But the reason I like it so much is because it's so defensive. It frustrates people. But like I said, you can still replace one of the players in midfield if you want, or two, whatever. And you can try and add a little more creativity in midfield. That's not a big deal. But I made it specifically as a boring... there's another one from Kondogbia just hitting the post. Like a boring... I don't know, gladiator type midfield where they just fight for the ball constantly and stop your opponent from actually this is what I mean. Like, they all get back and they push so well. That was Guades there who sets Thauvin on his way and who pushes for the ball. I mean, everything is perfect with this team. I actually was really happy. Now, remember, if you're in Division 2 or something like that, it's a whole other story. This is for, well, I don't know. I mean, it depends on the player itself. So you could do well in any division yourself, to be honest. But you do get a lot of defensive side of things. And I know people will probably say that this is not good enough offensively. But like I said, you could create your own midfield in there and see what you want. But this is a really, really nice team. I'm really happy with this one. But very nice mix of players as well. But I think we've got 3 leagues, right? We've got League 1, we've got Serie A backline, and we got La Liga. So it's a very nice hybrid. This should have been a better... I don't know what I did there, but yeah, that's it from me. As you can see, here's the top 3. If you want to see more squad builders, smash that like button. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. You have to be doing those things, subscribing, turn on notifications, hit the like button. I do check them when the winner is announced. So yeah, have a wonderful day. Peace. Subscribe and turn on notifications.